It's the Peter generally not Massachusetts. 6:30 a.m. Good morning, everybody. It's time now for the morning news of Monday, August 24th, 2006. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Monday morning, August 24th, 2026. Back to work. It's 62 degrees and partly sunny skies. Here are the headlines at 6:30 a.m. Now, top story is Canada turned down a U.S. tariff deal. Now comes the economic cost. Asian shares mostly declined as bond market pressure mounts. As looking at the Asian stocks, the ASX 200 up 44.20 at 9103.10. Nikkei down 48.27 at 65528.09, and Nifty 50 down 32.5 at 24,290.05. While the Dow up 517.80 at 53,277.01. S&P 500 up 32.21 at 76.74.37, and Nasdaq up 113.29 at 26.80.45. U.S. set to unveil economic D-Day sanctions on Iran. In Nevada, human caused hawk fire, 15,000 plus acres, 10,000 still without power. 2 Phoenix police officers face felony charges after alleged unreported traffic stop. Boston firm tells us is 11 sites for $114 million. Boston Symphony Orchestra and musicians said contract for 48 hours delayed possible strike. New apartment building opens on former 195 land in Providence. In North Reading, a driver charged after a father, young daughter killed in a fiery crash in North Reading. Chinese online fashion giant Shine announced plans to raise 1.77 by sell 280 million minutes. Long-awaited IPO to Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Nano got to shoot front door. Hamas over cats landing in Israel. As night skies grow brighter, researchers study light pollution impact on Massachusetts wildlife. Taunton High School, Taunton High softball. Bella Bork gives Gatorade Massachusetts Player of the Year award to Taunton Girls Softball League. Brockton mom shot in World Cup violence describes moment by moment. Brockton Mary Boys Rodriguez about to finish tribute with a convicted of assault and battery. And looking at the sports scene, the Tennessee Titans beat the Seattle Seahawks 19-60. The Red Sox beat the San Francisco Giants 5-4 at Fenway Park yesterday. And Philadelphia Phillies 6, St. Louis Cardinals 4, Tampa Bay Rays 3, Baltimore Orioles 1, Yankees 8, Toronto Blue Jays 3, Miami Marlins 6, Washington Nationals 2, Athletics 7, Houston Astros 6, Kansas City Royals 11, Detroit Tigers 7, Seattle Red Sox 2, New York Mets 1, Texas Rangers 5, LA Angels 3. Cleveland Guardians 7, Colorado Rockies 2, Chicago Cubs 19, Seattle Mariners 2, San Padres 8, Minnesota Twins 1, it's LA Dodgers 4, Pittsburgh Pirates nothing, it's Arizona Diamondbacks 5, Cincinnati Reds 3, and Atlanta Braves 4, Milwaukee Brewers 2. Dallas Wings 92, Seattle Storm 70, India favored 113, Chicago Sky 90, it's Washington Mystics 105, Portland 500, Las Vegas Aces 88, Toronto Temple 78. Raiders, Jetty, like his ankles break, and Seahawks, Bricky Clock breaks ankle out months. Pierre Chaludusad, 634. If you're leaving to work early, make sure you have your keys and a badge and lunch with. Let's take a look at a morning travel watch. Beep! On the MBTA Freight Line train 704 459 from Frenchmont 485. It's operating 20 30 minutes basket between Winter Gardens and South Station during early unruly passenger. And looking at the highways and byways, Route 3 stop outside, the limits are on 485, low all the way down to Bueka, 93 stop at this back between Bethune all the way down to Andover, get a little earlier accident around 485 stop at just around 93 in Andover, so expect delays. And 95 looking good after an earlier accident. near Route 128 Peabody and 128 northbound Peabody a little bit so Route 128 southbound back to Linfield out of Wakefield Stretch and 93 southbound 93 northbound side. It's backed up around Route 128 and the Wakefield Stretch. 93 southbound slope between Bedford all the way down the Zenkin Bridge and out of Boston. 7 expressway is back between Quincy all the way down to Dorchester. Route 128 and the northbound side. It's back between 28 and Milton all the way down to Route 109 and Westwood. 24 is back between Avon all the way down to Randolph and Route 3 to the northbound side. It's back between the Breakthrough Split. 95 northbound side is back between the Foxborough Switch. And Jamestown Bridge eastbound side. A little bit so. Bourne Bridge to the southbound side. A little bit so. Route 24 northbound side is back between 44 to Tottenham. Route 140 northbound side is back between the Tottenham Switch. And 29 eastbound, Route 146 in Western Mass Pike eastbound side. It's back to the Freeway Switch and before Newton Quarter and Route 28 eastbound also Marlborough Switch. And Route 291 westbound side, a little bit over Route 291 Harvard, Connecticut. Route 8 southbound side, so Connecticut and Borough Parkway. So between Trumbull all the way down to New Canaan. 95 southbound to Bridgeport down to Fairfield, and 95 southbound to Suffolk down to Greenwich. And no renewing anyways, all looking good. Peter Childu's time, 6:36. It started off for winter on this Monday morning. Take a look at the tropics. This third of 1 a.m. 95 shots and thunderstorms. Association with an area of low pressure and looking in fear tomorrow southeast of Bermuda for development of low and possible that this is going to become a short-lived terminal with pressure and a storm during the next couple of days. Wild moves northward and northeast were well northeast of Bermuda and formation chance of 40 hours and 7 days, medium 50%. And to start number 2, 50% chance of cyclone formation 7 days at Clifford and Hills and eastern tropical Atlantic. A tropical wave is expected to move over the west coast of Africa later today, and an area of low pressure could form in association with a wave earlier in the week. And environmental conditions are forecasted to be margin connective development and the tropical pressure could form by the middle of the latter part of the portion of the week, while the system moves gently westward at 15-20 miles an hour across the eastern and central tropical Atlantic. Formation just in 40 hours. Low 10% formation just 7 days. Medium 50%. And going to take a look at the local scene. And a Buffett's video to the whip current statement today. And dry with more seasonable temperatures today, 5 months into this week, and rain chance to return Thursday, Friday, dry. Conditions looking to return ahead into the weekend. Drier, more seasonable temperatures today, 5 months into the weekend. Higher dew points and light winds and wet surfaces have aided in the development of areas of fog this morning, particularly in areas that tend to the more important wind. And this is expected to burn off shortly after sunrise. And a cold front associated with the low pressure center of the eastern north to western Quebec continues to track east and over the New England into the submorning hours today. In the wake, clear skies and breezy southwesterly winds prevail over the southern New England and occasional gusts of about 20-25 miles an hour are possible in the afternoon. The temperatures today, which are the more seasonable levels, rise back to the upper 70s, low 80s. This general pattern will continue at least in Wednesday as high pressure slowly builds to behind the front. Rain chances return Thursday, Friday, drier. Conditions look to return ahead the weekend. High pressure looks to shift off the show ahead of the week. Thursday ahead of a short wave over the Great Lakes is slightly more agreement amongst the ensembles regarding the track minutes. The station low pressure has come into the picture with the latest model runs, but the uncertainty still remains. The low pressure develops over the Great Lakes, which guidance also resolves as it set it up in the Hudson Bay as the front end of the upper level throws. This low pressure is slated to track east front Canada, bringing in the shots of that to New England. Time provides the guidance continues to key in the late on Thursday and early Friday when it's time to rain return to the 7 New England, less than front Friday. NAEFS guidance has continued to show more than double speed WATs returning over the region while this time frame as well. This will be likely changes to some degree in the coming days, and we approach the event following rain towards the end of the work week. There also indication high pressure making return to head of the Saturday dry at 7 New England once more. Okay, look at the forecast. Goes like this. Today, patch fog between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. Over South Cobb at 81 degrees, light southwest wind. Increase to the 6 to 11 mile in the morning, winds high 21 mile an hour today. Close Cobb at 58 degrees, south about 3 to 6 mile an hour for Tuesday. South Cobb at 8, low 57 degrees. Cobb coming westbound 5 to 7 mile in the morning. Wednesday, South Cobb at 8, 1 low 62 degrees, left northwest wind. From Thursday, South Cobb at 8, 1 low 6 mile degrees. Cobb coming southbound 5 to 9 mile in the morning, winds high 21 mile an hour for Friday. Chance to shots of plus after 2 p.m. Partly South Cobb at 8, 2 low 63 degrees and summer about 5 to 7 bottom, just is 35%, and Saturday, sun skies by 83, low 59 degrees. Northwest about 3 to 5 bottom for Sunday, sun skies by 81 degrees, and cover given southwest around 6 bottom in the afternoon. Right now, 65 degrees and overcast skies, and that's me it for our morning report on this August 24th, 2026 on a Monday. Peter J. Wiggins, say have a good morning, my thank you. Stay safe, keep healthy, be well. Have a good day, and good morning.